today's video is going to cover dividing polynomials, and more specifically, we're going to divide polynomials by a binomial. Sorry, monomials, not binomials. Okay, so let's dive into some examples. This tells us divide each term in the numerator by the monomial in the denominator. Write your answer in standard form and rewrite any terms with negative exponents. So the way that I would want you to look at this, and you may get good at this and be able to do it in your head like differently, and that's fine, but the way I want you to learn it until you're comfortable is to rewrite this as separate fractions. So we have 9m cubed over 3m. So we're just taking this denominator and putting it under each term. Then we have minus, because this is subtraction, 24m squared over 3m. So it uses the same denominator across the board. We're just going to split it into monomial divided by monomial, so it's easier to chew up. Okay, 9 over 3 is 3. M cubed over m, remember we subtract the exponents, that gives us m squared. Then we have minus 24 over 3 is 8. M squared over m is just m. These are not like terms, so we can't combine like terms. It's already written in standard form, so that's our final answer. Now remember, when we have things to a negative power, that means that we take the reciprocal of it. We put it in the denominator. So this 2ab to the negative 1 power is actually equal to 1 over 2ab to the first power, but the first power doesn't do anything. So we're multiplying this this trinomial by 1 over 2ab, and when you multiply fractions, you multiply the tops and multiply the bottoms, and this is understood to be a 1. So really, whenever we have this to the negative 1 power, we are just going to put all of this over 2ab. And now if it had been a 2, we would have to square all this, but it wasn't. So then we can forget about this guy. And now we have something that looked just like number 13. So we're going to rewrite it. 14a to the 4th, b to the 3rd, divided by 2ab. And we always use these signs, so minus 20a squared b squared over 2ab plus 2ab over 2ab. So 14 over 2 is 7. A to the 4th over a is a to the 3rd. B to the 3rd over b is b squared. 20 over 2 is 10. A squared over a is a. B squared over b is b. And anything over itself is equal to 1. That's standard form, and that is your final answer. Okay, last example. 30x cubed over 3x squared minus 12x squared over 3x squared plus 9x over 3x squared. All right, this is going to give us 10x minus 4, because anything over itself is 1, plus 9 over 3 is 3. Now remember, we subtract the bottom from the top, so 1 minus 2 is negative 1, so we're going to have x to the negative 1 power. But remember, all that this does is move something from the numerator to the denominator or vice versa. So we're just going to take x to the first and put it under the 3. And when we do that, I'm actually going to leave that little note in there. So that will give us 10x minus 4 plus 3 over x. And remember, this is only because it's to the negative 1. If it would have been to the negative 2, we would have had x squared in the bottom. But anyway, this is your final answer, and you are done. All right, go ahead and work on the even numbers, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.